Welcome back to our 2-Minute Tuesdays with Trish and Pastor Dave.
2-minute two.
All right, today's question. Have you ever had a personal encounter with God? Any good stories about seeing or hearing him? How did you know? That's from, they didn't have a name, so no name.
No. The only one I can think of, and this might be weird.
Sure, we like weird.
When I was like 6, I had a dream. And look, my grandma was Catholic, so she had the crucifix on the wall and stuff like that. And some of that scared the bejeebers out of me, frankly. But I do remember it was weird because I had this dream and I knew that they were gods or deities or something, right? And there were a bunch of them. And I was like going, no, this is kind of cool. I've come to associate them almost like with the Greek gods. You heard those mythologies and stuff like that.
Sure,
And
yeah.
I still do like fantasy role-play games and D&D and stuff like that. So these are still familiar. But they said basically, this is cool, but this is not it, right? And then this one came and kicked them all out and said, nope, you're gonna be like with me. And I didn't like that because I liked hanging with the other ones, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't understand that until I got much older, and I'd come to associate that as maybe there was another life. Maybe I was a lawyer, maybe I was a professor, maybe I was a something.
Right.
But the one came and said, no, this is yours. But that may be putting too much on myself. I don't know. But I still kind of associate that. And I was 6, was the problem. Like, I didn't know any of this stuff.
Yeah.
So I guess that's as close as I get in some kind of dream-ish kind of way. But I mean, who knows? Maybe I just ate a bad Twinkie that day. I am not sure.
I don't think Twinkies can even go bad.
Yes, that is true. Hey, you conclusively proved that was a God showing up.
Yeah.
But there certainly is God stuff, the one replacing the many and the religious life replacing the secular and all that. But that's about as close as I get.
Well, that's kind of fun. Well,
Okay.
I like those type of questions. Bring them on if you have more
Yeah,
of those.
sure. Pastor at sov-iv.org.
And social media at SOV Boise. We will see you next week for our next video.
Yay. Maybe we should go find God in sushi.
And Twinkies.
That would be good. Not together, though.
Not no. Ew.